Hello everyone, it is I, Samael, aka the Freedom Frog here, back with, this time, a RuneScape 3 video. Yes, indeed. So I've just got 70 Necromancy, and I've got 70 Defense. 70 Magic and 70 Attack has also been done, but I need to get myself some upgrades for Necromancy, and these have all got to be made ourselves. These are not things that can be bought or, you know, upgraded simply. And I run into a bit of a problem. And that is that the Spirit of War needs to be done. Because I need to get Plates of Hermod, I believe they're called. Which requires me to have done the Spirit of War quest. Which requires me to have done Vessel of the Harbinger. Which requires me to have done Ghosts Ahoy. And guess what we haven't done yet? That's right, Ghosts Ahoy. So I've been to the Grand Exchange. I grabbed myself a bunch of supplies. I should have everything on me. So we're just going to speed through this. I didn't want to wait for Eve and Zell to get both 70 Defense and 70 Necromancy. They will be able to hopefully use this as a guide when they go to do it. But yeah, I will probably end up running alongside them when they go to do Ghosts Ahoy in the future. And so, yeah. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Let's talk to Valerina.
Take pity on me, please. Eternity stretches out before me and I'm helpless in its grasp.
Why? What's the matter?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wailing out loud. I didn't mean to scare you.
No, that's okay. It takes more than a ghost to scare me. What's wrong?
Do you know the history of our town?
Yes, I do. It's a sad story.
Would you help us obtain our release into the next world?
Yes, of course I will. Tell me what you want me to do.
Oh, thank you. Necroverus will not listen to those of us who are already dead. He might rethink his position if someone with a mortal soul pleaded our cause. If he declines, there may yet be another way.
Because the long story short is the history of Port Phasmatis is, in order to get protection from the vampires that are away to the south here, if you look here you can see the Sangrenesti region, they enlisted the help of Necroverus, who is a necromancer, one of the early disciples of Raziel. And he developed the Actifuntus, which is that thing in there, which is all well and good, keeps away the vampires, absolutely does, but then when the people die, they can't move on to the next life. So yeah, that's basically the short version of the history of the people of Port Phasmatis. And so yes, let's go talk to Necroverus. He's just over here. Talk to Necroverus right here. I must speak with you on behalf of Valerina.
You dare speak that name in this place?
She wants to pass.
Silence, or I will incinerate the flesh from the bones.
But she...
Get out of my sight, or I promise that you will regret your insolence for the rest of eternity.
Go talk to Valerina again. We'll tell her that Necroverus is not willing to cooperate. I'm sorry, but Necroverus will not let you go.
I feared as much. His spirit is a thing of fire and wrath.
You spoke of another way.
It is only a small chance. During the building of the Actifuntus, one of Necroverus' disciples spoke out against him. It is such a long time ago I cannot remember her name, although I knew her as a friend. She fled before the Actifuntus took control over us, but being a disciple of Necroverus, she would have been privy to many of his darkest secrets. She may know of a way to aid us without Necroverus.
Do you know where such a woman could be found?
I have a vision of a small wooden shack, the land it was built on, the unholy soil of Mauritania. I sense the sea is very close, and that there looms castles to the west and the east.
For those of you who didn't know, over here in Mauritania, Frankenstein's Castle and the Slayer Tower. Right there is where we need to go. So it'll be a hop, skip and a jump over to Canopus. Hello, Nettie. I'm here about Necroverus. Were you once a disciple of Necroverus in the Temple of Phasmatis, old woman? I don't remember. I'm so old and my memory goes back only so far. Is there anything that can help refresh your memory? Yes, I would like a nice hot cup of nettle tea. Here's some tea for you, like you asked. Yes, but it's not in my special cup. I only have a drink from my special cup. I see. Can I have the special cup then? Nettie gives you her special cup. Okay, so we're going to use the porcelain cup on the nettle tea. so that we don't actually accidentally drink it. Now, nettle tea can be made by taking a bowl of water. You add some nettles to the bowl of water, and you can pick nettles just south of the yew trees in Edgeville. And then you heat that up on a range, and that produces, nettle tea. So we'll add some milk to it. There we go. Cup of milky tea. Talk to Nettie. Here's a lovely cup of milky tea for you, in your own special cup. As the old woman drinks the cup of milky tea, enlightenment glows from within her eyes. Ah, that's better. Now, let me see. Yes, I was once a disciple of Necroverus. I have come from Valerina. She needs your help. Valerina? That name sounds familiar. Yes, Valerina was once a very good friend. It has been many years since we spoke last. How is she? She's a ghost, I'm afraid. They're all dead then, even Valerina. I should have done something to stop what was happening instead of running away. She and many others want to pass on into the next world, but Necroverus will not let them. Do you know of any way to help them? There may be one way. Do you have such a thing as a ghost speak amulet? Yes, I'm wearing one right now. Well, that's a stroke of luck. There's an enchantment that I can perform on such an amulet that will give it the power of command over ghosts. It will only work once, but it will enable you to command Necroverus to let the ghosts pass on. What do you need to perform the enchantment? Necroverus had a magical robe for which he must have no more use. Only these robes hold the power needed to perform the enchantment. All his rituals came from a book written by an ancient sorcerer from the east called Harikanto. Bring me this strange book. I cannot read the strange letters of the eastern lands. I will need something to help me translate the book. You're doing so much for me. Is there anything I can do for you? I have lived here on my own for many years, but not always. When I left Port Phasmatis, I took my son with me. He grew up to be a fine boy, always in love with the sea. He was about 12 years old when he ran away with some pirates to be a cabin boy. I never saw him again. That's the second saddest story I've heard today. If you ever see him, please give him this and tell him that his mother still loves him. The old woman gives you a toy boat. Was this his boat? Yes, he made it himself. It is a model of the very ship in which he sailed away. The paint has peeled off and it has lost its flag, but I can never throw it away. If I find him, I'll pass it on. So here we are, just outside the relevant ship. It's actually wrecked, and her son is on board here. But in order to convince him to help us, what we're going to have to do is remind him of who he is, because if we go and talk to him, we'll find that the old man... Can I have the key to the chest? Hang on, let me ask the captain. Well, the pirate captain's dead and has been dead for quite some time. The old man cocks an ear towards the pirate captain's skeleton. The captain says no. The man's quite mad. And so we need to remind him of who he is, because he's been here a while. Like a good long while. And the way we do that, first and foremost, is we're going to have to look. We search the mast. The tattered flag blowing in the wind. The bottom half of the flag is coloured purple. So we need to make... At least we know we need a guaranteed one purple die. So if we repair this, it will fix it up with the materials that we've got in our inventory. With the wind speed again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to colour the bottom of the flag purple. Wait for the wind speed to drop to low. I'll look again. Top half of the flag is coloured blue. So I use a blue dye on it. Top half. Wait for the wind speed to drop again. Low. The skull emblem is coloured red. Excellent, so we'll use a red dye. Now, obviously, this will vary from player to player, so they'll all have to come up here. Both Cell, and even you guys too, if you end up doing this quest. And figure out this for yourselves. We've got 2 yellow dice left over that we don't need to worry about. Talk to the old man. Is this your toy boat? The old man inspects the toy boat. My word, so it is. I never thought I'd see it again. Where did you get it from? Your mother gave me it to pass on to you. My mother? She still lives? Yes, in a shack to the west of here. After all these years. Can I have the key to the chest then? Hang on, let me ask the captain. The old man cocks an ear towards the skeleton pirate captain. The captain says yes. The old man gives you the chest key. Right, he should now disappear off to go and be with his mother. So I think if we use the key here... Okay, we've got a piece of a map. Drop down here. And we're attacked by a giant lobster. There's another piece of the map. Okay. Go back up on deck. Run over here. Go across the gangplank, and hopefully we do this without too many problems. Yeah. A little bit of an agility course, I suppose you could call it. Series of shortcuts, really. Or series of obstacles. Search this, and we get the final piece of the map that we need. That brings us back to the docks of Port Phasmatis. And now, there is a man over here called Akharanu. Hello, Akharanu. It's nice to see a human face around here. My name is Akharanu. I am trader, come from many far across sea and east. You come from the lands to the east. Do you have anything that can help me translate a book that is scribed in your language? Akharanu may help you. A translation manual I have. Much good for reading Eastern language. How much do you want for it? Akharanu not want money for this book, as is such small thing. But there may be something you could do for me. I'm a big admirer of Robin, Master Bowman. He's staying in Village Inn. What would you like me to do? Please get Master Bowman sign an oak shield bow for me, so Akharanu can show family and friends when returning home and become much admired. Then I give you a book in exchange. Okay, right here. I'll get you your bow. So yes, we have an oak shield bow already on us. And Robin is over here. This is, of course, a reference to Robin Hood, or Robin of Nottingham, or Robin of Sherwood. And here he is. Ask about something else. Would you sign this oak shield bow for me? I'm sorry, I don't sign autographs. Whilst you're here, though, why don't you have a game of rune troll with me? If you got 25 gold pieces, I've got a bag of runes we can use. I'll give you a game. Alright. Draw. 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 Yeah, I win because he drew a death rune. Alright. I think I've got to get him to up to 100 gold debt. Draw. Something else. I've had enough of you not paying up. You owe me 100 gold coins. I'm going to tell the ghosts what you're doing. Please don't do that, they'll suck the life from my bones. How about you signing my shield bow then? Yes, anything. Robin signs the oak shield bow for you. Now we take this back to Akharanu. Over Akharanu. I have the signed shield bow for you. Ah, can it be true? You have obtained bow from Master Bowman. He was more than happy to oblige. Here you are. Akharanu gives you a translation manual in return for the signed oak shield bow. May honor be bestowed upon you and your family. Thank you, Akharanu. Most kind. Manual. We need to read the treasure map. So it's on Dragontooth Island. Okie dokie. And the way to get to Dragontooth is to travel with this ghost captain. I think if we start from here under the arms of the statue, we read this, we've got to go south 6 times and then east 8 times. Right, follow? Four. Yep, and then we go follow east. 8. And I do believe you do have to do it this way as well. And we're going to go north 2. Follow. North 2 paces. And that's what? East. Or east. There we go. East. 4 paces. Fairly sure that lines us up perfectly. Now we're going to go follow. South. 10 paces. Could be better here. There we go. There's the Book of Harikanto. And there's a penguin. Why should I spy on a penguin? What possible purpose could that serve? I guess I'll do it anyway. Okay, so we've got the book. We've got the translation manual. Now all we need to do is obtain the robes. Okay, so to get the robes, we're going to have to do a couple of things, starting with talking to the bartender. Hello there.
Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the Green Ghost Tavern. What can I do you for?
Do you have any jobs I could do?
Yes, actually, I do. We've a very famous master bowman named Robin staying with us at the moment. Could you take him some clean bedding in for me?
Yes, I'd be delighted.
Oh, thank you. Be careful with that Robin, though. He's far too full of himself, that one.
So what we've got to do here is head down to the bottom of the ectofuntus and dip this bedsheet we've just been given in the pool of ectoplasm. And then use the agility shortcut right here. Hop down there and down the stairs. Run around here. I'm going to dip the bedsheet in the ectoplasm. Get it all covered in green goo. So, now we equip the bedsheet and turn into a ghost. Now we talk to Gravingus here and see what he has to say.
Will you join me and protest against the evil desires of Necroverus and his disciples?
After hearing Valerina's story, I'll be happy to help out.
Excellent, excellent. Here, take this petition form. I'm trying to get 10 signatures from the townsfolk.
The ghost hands you a petition. To let you in on a little shortcut here, because you can't run with the bedsheet equipped, you can actually just bounce between a couple of the townsfolk. Would you sign this petition form?
It'll cost you
Oh, how much?
some ecto tokens.
Okay, it's 1 signature. That's 2 signatures. That's 3. That's 5. 8. And 10. Alright, go present it to Necroverus. Necroverus, I'm presenting you with a petition form that has been signed by 10 citizens of Port Phasmatis.
A petition, you say? Continue, mortal.
It says that the citizens of Port Phasmatis should have the right to choose whether they pass into the next world or not, and not have this decided by the powers that be on their behalf.
I see.
So, will you let them pass over if they wish?
Oh, yes.
Really?
No! Get out of my sight before I burn every ounce of flesh from your bones!
The petition form turns to ashes in your hands. In his rage, Necroverus drops a key on the floor. This key's what we need to get through this door. Open the coffin, search it for the remains, we have the robes. Now I've got the book, the robes, and the means to translate them. Talk to Nettie. I'm here about Necroverus. I have something for you. Good, the robes of Necroverus. The Book of Harikanto. I have no idea how you came by this, but well done. A translation manual. Yes, this should do the job. Wonderful, that's everything I need. I will now perform the ritual of enchantment. Old school dance animation. The ghost became emits a green glow from its gem. Okay. Now, one final time, let's get all the way over to Port Phasmatis. And here we are. Let's talk to Necroverus.
You dare to face me again? You must be truly insane.
No, Necroverus, I'm not insane. With this enchanted amulet of Ghostspeak, I have the power to command you to do my will. Let any ghost who so wishes pass on into the next world. A beam of intense green light radiates out from the amulet.
I will let
Carry on.
any
Yes.
ghost who so wishes
I think we're almost getting there.
pass to the next world.
Told you I'd defeat you, Necroverus. My advice to you would be to pass over into the next world with everybody else.
I should fry you for what you've done.
Quiet, evil priest. If you try anything, I will command you again, but this time it will be to throw yourself into the endless void for the rest of eternity.
Please, no. I will do whatever you say.
Let's go talk to Valerina.
You don't need to tell me I'm Threbian. I sense the removal of Necroverus' psychic barrier.
Only happy to help out.
Here, take this as a thank you for the service you have given us.
Valerina has given you a vial of bright green ectoplasm.
This is an ectophile. If ever you want to come back to Port Cosmeticus, empty this on the floor beneath your feet, and you'll be instantly teleported to the temple that is the source of its power. Remember that once the ectophile has been used, you need to refill it from the ectofuntus.
So, that was Ghosts Ahoy. Now that that's out of the way, I can move on to the next quest in the chain. Vessel of the Harbinger. Bye for now.